I think Oceanside has always been a surf town. It's one of the earliest surf towns and earliest beach towns in California. Starting back in the 50s with Phil Edwards, who was the greatest surfer of his generation, and he's an Oceanside local.
I feel like it's always been a surf town. It's definitely changed as a surf town, but it's always been a community and everyone's always into surfing, so. It's definitely shaped who I am being from Oceanside.
I think surf and beach culture in Oceanside is just pretty mellow. It's just a bunch of middle-class people here. We have one of the largest amounts of board builders down here in the valley, making really good boards. Myself, I'm coaching some of the best surfers. Guys from San Clemente come down. I have people come down from Malibu. We produce a lot of good surfers and a lot of good boards here in Oceanside.
The surf and beach culture in Oceanside is actually growing. Now we have all these surf camps and surf schools, and we have contests galore. So it's a great town for surfing to sort of, enter.
So we have a really cool event coming up, the USA Surfing Championships, and you will have the best amateur surfers there, men and women, and you'll also have some adaptive surfers, and then some of the best longboarders as well. And it's a chance for these surfers to put on a jersey and to go out and give it their best effort.
I think US Champs has contributed to my surfing because it's always just been like something to work towards, so it's just a reason to try harder in contests.
There's been incredible surfers that come from Oceanside, but it's been kind of under the radar for a while. Caity Simmers has definitely put Oceanside back on the map.
I definitely love repping Oceanside and letting people know where I'm from. I'm full O-side or no side. My favorite thing about Oceanside is the community that I've kind of grown up surfing with and just getting to know everyone in the surf community here.
I think my favorite thing about Oceanside is it's a great opportunity to get waves by yourself, but don't tell anybody.
Nah, there's no secret spots at Oceanside, man. You can drive to all of them, but the spot I always end up going to is the first jetty. My favorite thing about Oceanside is that it just has so many different things that you can do. Obviously the surf is really good, the people are really welcoming. You've got breweries, you've got great restaurants. It's really a town that has embraced the kind of California lifestyle. We're in the middle of the California Surf Museum. This is our permanent collection that sort of tells the history of surfing through surfboards. Lifesaving from the very beginning has always used surfboards to paddle out to get people, no matter whether it's in a surfing zone or just plain tourists.
There's a lot of people that come to the beach that aren't aware of the dangers of the ocean. A surfer has to step up and do it.
Surfers are the first on scene. They're the first chance at anybody to survive, so it's good for surfers to maybe take a first aid CPR class, and if you see somebody in need or somebody in trouble, kind of know how to be able to help people in the ocean.
In addition to lifeguards, surfers are one of the most important people to have in the water when you're talking about water safety because one, they're constantly reading the signs of the environment that they're in, and they know how to handle it because they have to do it for themselves. They can either call in other people, like lifeguards, if they need that kind of help, or they can actually do the assist themselves because of what they know and because of how capable they are. Big Wave Guardians is kind of the story of surfing on the North Shore seen through the eyes of the lifeguards. It really begins with what the lifeguards are tasked with doing, and then it sort of tells how they got from the very earliest days to the sort of development of the newest water safety techniques that those people on the North Shore pioneered. We learned a lot of things in making this film, but the one that I think struck us home the most is just how underappreciated lifeguards are around the world, whether it's a rip current here in Oceanside or it's a big wave in Hawaii, they're putting their life at risk to help other people and very seldom get the kind of appreciation or thanks that they deserve. So it's really a tribute to the quality and the service and self-sacrifice that lifeguards do everywhere.